Good evening and hello. Hello Tani, hello Susan, hello Mino, or how I should say, hello Susan. I am looking forward to this little stream. Slowly getting better. And yeah, we're going to draw a red panda today. So that's gonna be fun. Ooh, Rain, you're fitnessing right now. Well, I guess that this smooth jazz music will aid you on working out on a steady pace. Little less so working on the treadmill, little more so on that slow deadlift. Although I think that smooth jazz might work quite well while you're working out on the treadmill as well. Ah yes, and warming up for fitness is good. Take care of your muscles and they will take care of you. As for my weekend, it was wonderful. I did not do very much, and sometimes that needs to be done as well. Let's just say that this year has been extremely busy, the last 3 months for me, and sometimes you need to relax a little bit, and it's quite literally doctor's orders. You need to smooth down a little bit. Sometimes you need to let the reins go loose a little bit, to use a horsey term, so to speak. And I went to the Dutch little, well, it's not an island, it is almost an island. I'm not sure how you call it in English. In Dutch we call it de Scheereiland. Goeree-Overflakkee. And, well, one of the things that I really enjoyed there was just being with friends, but also a very lovely, soothing walk along the waterworks. Enjoying the ships sailing by, the company of a friend, and the breeze through, well, you wanted to say the breeze through my hair, but that kind of doesn't work now, does it? But yeah, the breeze through my proverbially hair in spirit. Tani, I cannot pronounce that without getting banned on Twitch. And hello, Nicholas. Oh my, hello! Lorek Bernison, thank you very much for supporting me for the whole of 12 months. That is so incredibly awesome. And thank you so much for supporting me. It is always a pleasure to see a comment from you. And, well, Lorek says, can stay, have to work, have fun, and catch you next time. Bye for now. Good luck at work. And once again, thank you very much for the support. But yes, as Stani says, and Nico, Peninsula. I believe that is the way you should pronounce it. However, let's switch to drawing. Here we go. And also, hello, Sakaro in 1959. But yes, I was spending a wonderful weekend at friends. And thanks to that, I feel a little bit more like drawing. It's really nice to actually be with friends that are, you know, there for you in difficult times. So, and it goes both ways, of course. That is the thing that I love about my friends. We are there for each other. And Sakaro says, I did doodle you something. I need to edit it a little before I scan and color. Oh my, you did? Thank you very much. I am so looking forward to see that. And as for Arctic Space Fox, who asked me to what I'm going to draw today, I am going to draw a red panda. Not just any red panda. I am going to draw Willy Wah. Willy Wah is the red panda that is the logo for Meets For You, which is a wonderful organization organizing all sorts of events, but is mostly known for their huge stand at Dutch Comic Con. And last year we had a prime location. When you entered Dutch Comic Con, the first thing you saw was us. And it was so incredibly cool. Oh, Sakara says that their niece loves pandas. Well, I hope that this drawing will be something that your niece will like. Let's see, the time lapse is recording. That is good. But let's first do a little sketch. Of course, with red pandas we have the ridiculously long tail, because that's what red pandas have. But this red panda has a tail in 3 colors. Mainly the colors of the Dutch flag. Sakaro says in the Discord server now, the work in progress. I will check the Discord server after the stream. I'm not that very good with multitasking, but I'm so looking forward to that. Rain says, does the red panda come close to orange too? Well, technically, you're right. And Truck, hello. And well, indeed, Nicholas, I hope this year will be better. Indeed. Kimberly says, hello, Thabo. How is it going? The music kind of reminds me on Who Framed Roger Rabbit for some reason. Ah, yes, especially in the beginning. Or during the introductory scene where Jessica Rabbit is singing in the bar. In a way, that kind of reminds me of it, but it's been a while since I saw that movie. And it definitely holds a good place in my heart. Oh, and Sakaro is hosting their first Pokemon trading card game tournament. Thanks to help with their friends for donations on prizes. Oh, that is so cool. And Kimberly says, do you mean the Ink and Paint Club? I believe so, yes. But it's been a while since I saw that movie and now I want to see it again. I think it has been re-released on one of the streaming services. If not, I can dig up the DVD somewhere. I do have the DVD somewhere. Within my big collection. But yeah. Speaking of animation though, I really want to check out that new Looney Tunes movie, The Day the Earth Blew Up. I've heard good things about it, and I definitely want to check it out. It's one of those movies that, again, have been rescued from the eternal damnation of tax write-off. From out of the evil hands of Warner Brothers, or at least I saw a little bit of news like that. I still have to read up on it, but that definitely wasn't the first time when Warner Brothers did do a stunt like this. And one of my favorite movies actually got the treatment where it was almost written off as a tax return, which is Cats Don't Dance, one of my favorite animation movies of all time. And that movie deserved so much praise. I am so happy it got a little bit of a cult status. But that movie was being released with minimum fanfare and minimum praise. It was so sad to see it go under. Kimberly says that movie was better than Snow White 2025. Well, I've heard not very much good things about the re-release of Snow White. Despite I haven't seen the movie itself, so I cannot pass any judgment on it. However, what I did not like though was that the one of the actors, Miss Ziegler, she disrespected the original movie, and even with other remakes, for example the remake of The Little Mermaid, where Halle Berry was, I believe, doing the main role for it, and well, she tried the best with the resources handed to her. And she was also very, very speaking with much love about the original. And I believe that they even worked together with the original voice actress at a couple of scenes. So that is the way you should go, you know. Because if you re-release or reimagine things, at least do it like that. As for Halle Berry being, well, of a different skin tone, in the original story that I've read, she was not being mentioned at whatsoever, and at some of the reimaginings of other stories, she was colored green. So it's about the execution, not the color. Rain says, yesterday I watched Transformers for the first time and I really liked it. Is that the original animation or the one by Michael Bay? And hello Adi, how are you doing? Atkalar, also hello. And I too is hello to you as well. And as for Rachel Zegler, she did not give the best impression to me either, yes. And Alam Aguilar, hello, doing absolutely fine, thank you very much. Currently drawing a red panda, a lovely, cute red panda. The logo of Meets For You, it's a Dutch organization for really cool events. Thank you very much, Susan, for the subscription and for the 3 months anniversary, or at least 3 months in one go. That is much appreciated. And Adi, I am doing absolutely wonderful. Also, thank you for the follow, Nicholas. The music did not glitch out, I think, at least with... Can anybody else confirm that the music is running fine? Or at least on the sound panel, everything seems to work fine. Could be that Spotify on the background is being a nuisance. Hi now, welcome. Alright, Tani, check the music, and the music is fine. Thank you. So I think that YouTube might be a little bit of a nuisance at this moment. That is the one thing though. There is this one red panda, also part of the Meat for You bunch, who has this really, really, really long tail. And there is this. At one point, we were at a huge children event in the south of the Netherlands. And at one point, there were a whole bunch of children sitting on her tail, like this giant train. That was so cute to see. That was just amazing. Plus, she is a wonderful panda to hang out with, and I always enjoy shooting with her. Also, hello Longtooth! And also thank you for your continuous support. And look at that. It ain't a full house if it wasn't for that mouse. Welcome, Beasto Creations. It is a pleasure to have you on the channel once more. It's totally not because I'm biased towards all sorts of mice. Not at all. I mean, I was walking on the waterworks with Mino. Mino, my trusty badger. And we were talking about mice, especially because of the mice of Nordic Fuscon and about how I do like mice and everything, and also the mice from my childhood, like Basil, the Great Mouse Detective, Bernard and Bianca from The Rescuers, and also about the movie The Rescuers Down Under with Jake. Such a heartthrob he is. And then it kind of dawned to me that, yeah, I might have a thing for mice. Yes, I understand. I am guilty as charged. They're so cute. Meanwhile, on YouTube, they are saying that they had coffee. I myself, unfortunately, only had instant coffee from the work office. But afterwards, well, actually, the coffee that I had at a friend of mine, Mavi, they have a new coffee machine. And the new coffee machine, oh, that coffee tasted wonderful. The proper kind of cappuccino. But then again, I mean, Mavi knows her coffee. Or at least Joe does. Misto says that mice are the best. It's very difficult for me not to agree with that yet. Is the tail long enough? I think the tail is pretty good. And very, very fluffy in this case. Let's see, the tail has 3 colors. So this one is blue. Then we have the white part, which is quite long. And then we have a little bit of a darker orange part. Of course, we got the legs, little thing here. And of course well, I am going to add a little bit of chest fluff because I love chest fluff myself. Ain't no love like chest fluff. Oh, Kimberly says hazelnut latte iced. That sounds so tasty. Tani says, coffee at Mavi's, it's the apocalypse. I know, right? But they finally got those cups. And it kind of works. Mino says, if we knew how to use that thing, I would totally have gotten myself a nice cup of coffee. Next time say so, because we finally found out how that thing works. I must admit it took me a little bit of a trying. And Susan wonders, when are we going to have a coffee again? Actually, yeah, I missed that little coffee. I remember the last time that we were together, we had some delicious Asian cuisine, which was delicious. And we could do something like that. Yeah. And Kimberly, together with Rain, also went to the gym to work out. That's good. I noticed that around me, more and more furries are actually going the route of health. That's good. I really appreciate that, because when I was a little bit younger, I must admit that I pushed my body to the edge. Then again, I worked in the gaming industry, so it kind of comes with the job. And yeah, let's just say that I'm paying a bit of the price. And of course, the OG, the absolute gym OG, Hainau Lizard. Yeah, more gym first, because Hainau, if you have any questions regarding gym or working out, Rain or Kimberly, go to the Twitch section of my live stream and ask Hainau. Because Hainau is, despite that the name says a lizard, Hainau is a gym rat. And a very awesome one at that. Alan Aguilar is drinking the Mocha Frappuccino from Starbucks. Well, I know that some people out there are like, oh my god, that's not real coffee. I might agree, but it does taste very good. Sometimes when I got when I feel particularly cheeky, I'll go to the Starbucks and I'll get myself some nice sugar water. And they understand their craft. It is very tasty. So I really don't mind the discussion from is it coffee or is it not coffee. It tastes good. Rain says, I just want to step in the car again without my leg hurting. Oh, a muscle knot. Oh, I hate those things. Oh, no. Yeah, yeah, take it easy. That's all I can say. Hey, Clover! How wonderful for you to visit the stream as well. Been missing you. So glad to be here. And Rainford tells us that sushi making is going to be their new hobby. Oh, sushi is very grateful and it's one sure way to make some friends with that. Kimberly says that the audio wasn't working for a moment there. I think that might be a buffer problem with YouTube. I am doing Restream. I'm using Restream. So far, it always worked with that. But if it happens more often on that side, by all means, if other people experience it as well, I might want to give it a go. But if it's only with one person, then it might be your client screwing up a little bit. It's going to be quite interesting with the colors. We're going to try to get this done. Kimberly says, I seriously want to do fan art of Thabo Meerkat. So bad, like in the Disney style. Oh, that would be so amazing. As you know, actually, one of the very first pieces of Thabo was drawn more in the Disney style than anything else. And it slowly started to deviate from that. But the first version of Thabo, before the name Thabo was actually a thing, was, yeah, it could be Timon's brother. Also, Fika. Hi, are you drawing Patricia Texon's persona? Not that I know of. Patricia Texon doesn't ring a bell with me, but I am drawing a Willy Va. Is a red panda in the colors of the Dutch flag for the Dutch event organization Meets For You. And Adi says that the crown is going to be yellow. Yes, indeed, Adi, with orange rubies. And with it goes with all the red pandas. This one will have a little bit more fluff than the original reference sheet. Because it's my art and I draw fluffy things. Kimberly says, I thought opals were orange too and red. I believe so. I am not an expert when it comes down to those stones. I completely admit that right away, right off the bat. Kimberly says, Opal's my birthstone, actually on the October 6th. I had no idea. Alam Aguilar says, I need to draw more of my persona. Wolfie dressed as Charlie Chaplin, because I love Charlie Chaplin. I do love his films. Oh, Charlie Chaplin, I mean, one of the absolute, well, Charlie Chaplin formed slapstick. And that was on Prime Cinema. At one point I saw a documentary how they did all the early effects and everything, and it was amazing how they did work with several mirrors, and all the stunts were actually really intricately done. And do know that they did not have Photoshop, they did not have any way for special effects. They actually had to do everything, research it from scratch. Also, Longtooth, have a good one, and thank you for dropping by. Yeah, this is... I made a small mistake. There we go. We got ourselves a cute little fella there. Very floofy. Tani says, getting some art done. This for my next convention. It's going to be a fun challenge due to work, but fortunately I will getting a daylight art lamp soon. Oh, interesting. And what kind of convention are you going to, Tani? Kimberly also shares with us that it's very hot today in California. It doesn't feel like spring, more like summer. Oh dear. I know that summers can be extremely hot in California. I remember when I was going to further confusion that when we were getting off the plane in California, it was quite fine at the airport itself, but then I walked through the sliding doors to outside and I just crashed into this wall of just heat. It literally felt like a wall. And also, Light Nympha, thank you very much for the sub, and I mean been subscribed for 22 months streak and 23 months to get. Oh, that, thank you. Tani says, Dokami, the biggest anime convention in Germany. And just noticed how broken my message was. Sorry for that, no worries about that. And Rainfjord says, I once visited Florida during Atom, and it was just endless summer. Well, yeah, unless you're in bug season. Of course, as a Meerkat, I would just, bike around and have my mouth open with bug season, but... But bug season, it's for a couple of days, the air is just almost black with bugs. I'm not sure how it is these days, but bug season was a thing. Oh, hey, that's not good. There is a gap in the tail. Where is that gap? Ah, there's the gap. Mind the gap. I got a feeling with all the fluff that we're going to encounter this problem a lot. Bloop, bloop. And here we got the color, the ref sheet for this little guy. As you can see, it's very orange. Hey, that's not the right color. Let's try again. Yeah. King Golden, hello, hello, and Shadowed Leaf. I am doing very well. I'm currently drawing a red panda. Well, not exactly red, but a red panda. And this red panda is the logo from Meets for You, a lovely organization that organizes events through the Netherlands. We will fix the little color mistakes though, no worries about that. Oh, that is not gonna work. Of course, I used the wrong layer to color. I made the mistake again, the classical mistake. Oh gosh. Oh well, too late now. Hey Pony! Hello every pony to you as well. Am Young, I do not do any requests at this moment. Yes, indeed, the wrong layer, gang. It's it's so horrible. Yeah, this color I like for the lines with the ears. It's always there are several tools where you have the lines automatically colored, but it never does with the colors that I like. So I'll do it like this. Aw, and thank you very much, Kimberly. As you can see here, because of all the little pluckies that I have, for the lack of a better term, there are some things that need to be manually colored in. Like here, this little bit. Yes, I agree with Mino. It would be a lot more work in order to completely redo that. And aw, thank you very much for the boop, Adi. You are amazing. And Captain Leinhardt, hello. The captain has entered the chat. Hey, hello Michael Morrison, and a hello back to you as well. A little bit of a zoom out for all the new people. As you can see here, we have a cute little Wah, mesmerized. Now what would that little Wah be looking at? I don't know what, but it sure is shiny. As you can see from the eyes, they were like, oh my god, that's so shiny. And suddenly the voice kicks in. As for this audio from this jazzy tune, for some reason, it really has the vibe of the end credits of an anime series. Ah, Rocky Ice and Meerkat, and a boop to you as well. Stroopwafel? Oh gosh. Someone mentioned stroopwafel. Stroopwafel's mentioned. Yes! However, it could also be stroopwafels on a shiny 1964 Chevy Impala. My gosh, I mean, cars from that area. The 50s, 60s and 70s from American cars. Now those were the glory years of the American cars. Well, there are some exceptions from later years, but especially the 50s and 60s, the really out there design, oh, that was just, you know, those kind of cars. Yeah, you can wake me up anytime for those. But stroopwafels, you can wake me up for that as well. And stroopwafels, this lovely wa is definitely having their heart stolen by stroopwafels. And Michael Morrison says, how are you doing this day? Also, I'm doing quite fine. And while I'm trying to say how I'm doing, I'm currently being rated by Dogheads and their party of 9. Hello and welcome to my humble channel. I am currently drawing a Wa, and this Wa is currently looking at both pretty cars and stroopwafels all at the same time. And at this amazing raid, thank you very much for dropping by with your friends. We do not have cookies, but we do have stroopwafels. It's always me, Dogged Douglas MacDog, with the art channel, and thank you very much. I hope that I will satisfy your friends with my art. Although, you know, I'm just a simple artist. I try to draw, and currently we're drawing a cute little Wa. And I'm currently working on the lines to get them properly done. And because I'm zoomed out for all of you guys, it's a little bit more difficult to get the lines proper, but I'm going to zoom in again. Because as you can see, I need to have the whole lines done. I don't want to miss things, because having it half black, that really is not very good. Also, I see that little bit of gray. We're not gonna do that. That's blue. Oh, come on. That's blue now. Aww, Doggett, thank you very much. And Jack says, stroopwafels are cookies. Well, yes. You're technically correct, the best kind of correct, and you never disappoint me in that department. Gosh. Yeah, technically they're cookies. Kimberly says, I love sugar cookies, the best of all chocolate chip cookies. Oh, they are delicious too. But let me tell you this, stroopwafels, especially the fresh ones from the Dutch markets, they are so good. At one point, at one of the conventions that we were, Furry Weekend Holland, they actually brought a traditional stroopwafel iron. And it was insane. I think that my sugar level of my blood reached absolute saturation point during that convention. But it was well worth 10 years of my life. But you know, we're going to draw the white as a little bit of a pinkish hue. A little bit of extra pink for my boy. What do you guys think? Oh, Jack, if you are going to make stroopwafels yourself, do invite me over. Because gosh, oh, I know you're going to do your magic with that. Yeah, I think that's the little bit of pink highlights for the white really works out. And besides, boys should not be afraid to wear pink. Especially this handsome fella. We are going to accent the fluff in a bit with a little bit of extra with some shading, because I think that the neck fluff should be accentuated with that. Yeah, we're going to add the orange for that. Come on, orange. There we go. Hey, Joel Jackalope! Ah, French macaron. Alright. French macaron. I believe I had that, but I have to look it up for a moment. Mino says, very mindful. Technically this wa is non-binary. It has been mentioned in the ref. Yes, indeed! The red panda is non-binary. Any pronouns will work. Strictly safe for work and the crown is optional, but preferred. And as a non-binary person myself, that is very lovely because anything goes. I must admit, I did not read the entire ref. That, oh gosh, I need to read the text more often for that, but it already had major non-binary vibes. I mean, it was so completely non-binary color coded. Ah, Jolt, I am doing wonderfully. How are you doing this lovely day? And for our good friend Joel Jackalope, I am currently drawing this absolute unit of a non-binary waff. Look at that boy! I think, we still need to finish a couple of the lines for it, but I really, really, really like the absolute joy that just emerges from this drawing. I am so happy with this little fella. Mino says, to be fair, it's a really good choice to have a non-binary mascot, cause if there is a suit, anyone can wear it. Oh my, this might be a little glimpse to the future. I would just die. I would have I would have such a fursuit crush on this little. Oh yeah. Yeah. Team Meerkat Gaming! Lovely skunk girl from across the pond. Hello! Such a pleasure to see you here as well. And thank you very much. And you the best of luck at work. I keep the eyes black on purpose though, because that gives it more expression. I really like the mouth and the eyes I keep on black. Because if there's one thing that I really like about this drawing, that it's 100% very, very, very expressive. Rain asks, how many people here have experience working in Horeca? I have. And I must admit that working in the Horeca is absolutely brutal. It can be very, very taxing. However, in fact, when I want to know a person, I always bring that person to the restaurant with me. Because in the restaurant, the way that person is treating the waitstaff tells me everything about that person I need to know. Retail, service industry and Horeca, where you have to serve other people. It humbles you because you are getting to know the worst kind of people. It really is mentally completely draining. Rain, I do recommend that if you're going to do that, by all means, do strengthen yourself. You do learn to compliment, to really treasure the compliments you get during the day. I myself, especially when I was working at a telephonic help desk, from a very infamous internet provider back in the days, it was not pretty. It was not pretty at all. However, if you have like a restaurant not in a touristic area, just a little bit more relaxed in a village, something like that, then most likely it is a lot better because there's some more of a social control. However, in the touristic areas, don't. I personally would not recommend that. Ooh, Kimberly says, I can't wait for Disneyland for their 70-year anniversary. That would be wonderful. And as for Joel Jackalope, the Zootopia 2 trailer, the teaser that was at one point leaked, that was quite nice. And I am very curious about Zootopia, and I mean, that will be an excellent opportunity to take out my lovely Gideon again and basically, well, you know, walk around with that a little bit more. I mean, Gideon is still a very good fursuit. I do like to walk around in it, but mostly when I am in fursuit or with fursuit events, the drive to fursuit as Thabo is a bit bigger, but often I have a guest fursuit for Gideon, so that works. And I do like, I mean, the original story of Gideon Grey, that they truly, the redemption arc showing that a bully can change. I really appreciated that. And Rain says, at this moment I work at a restaurant that is not a not at a touristic location. Yeah, that's definitely a good thing. Definitely, definitely. Look at this little snoot. Yeah, I like. Gotta try something. Let's see how that works. Actually going to work a little bit with the highlights to give the wa a little bit of highlights. What do you think? Highlights, yay or nay? I think the highlights are looking very cute. Thank you very much, Jolt. And Alam Aguilar says, I'm also excited to see the bad guys too. Can't wait to see it. Well, yeah, part 1 was definitely really cool. And I still am very, very happy that they tried a different take on the design. And yeah, I hope that part 2 will be good as well. Well, look at this little boy. I am just so completely happy with how this comes out. And I hope that the rest of Meats for You will like it as well. Because I certainly do. Now, of course, one thing to finish it up. There we go. Your little topping, indeed. And we still got some time on the clock. So, we can still push one other out. I think that we have some time left for a cute drawing. But what to draw? Meanwhile, I'm going to grab a fresh file. And have a good one, Adi. It was so awesome to have you around. A little gremlin. We could do well, gremlins and kobolds and everything. They are actually, well, Kimberly, you said you. Well, I usually people who suggest others. That's one thing that I do draw. But let's see, just a moment. Oh, come on. Copy, paste, open, a small ostron. That works. Thabo getting sushi wrapped. Oh, and thank you, Alam Aguilar, for the compliments that my art looks amazing and that I'm an amazing artist. You make me blush. Where's my pen? There's my pen. Let's see. Where is a ref sheet of Ostron? I am sending Ostron so many pictures. I am getting so much weird. I realized that both Ostron and we exchange a lot of pictures. And a lot of those pictures are very particular. I am drawing an extremely cute ostron. If I have details wrong, my apologies for that. Because I have very limited... I only got one picture, which is not even a ref sheet. Ah, Tani sent an Austrian link on Telegram. Oh dear. Oh, Jules is making chicken wraps. Oh, you guys are making me hungry. The head of Ostron. Oh, I am going to have so much trouble with that. In a way, the first thing that Mino said, Gremlin, kinda applies to Ostron as well. I mean, the horns from Ostron, they are always this weird. I'm trying my best. And Ostron does have this depth there here, which is, in a way, his perpetual state of mood. I try to capture the sheer agony of Ostron in the drawing. It's the polar opposite of what I just drew, so my apologies for that. I know that Ostron does not have the patches around the elbows, but I'm doing those anyways. Kimberly says, aren't gremlins evil creatures? When they eat food at midnight and they cause trouble. Yes, those are indeed gremlins. I still love the first movie. That was so weird, especially with the intermezzo with Hulk Hogan. That was just fun. But this is not a gremlin. This is a banana dragon. And Tani says, I just like how Ostron is technically not floppy, but now is. Yes, Ostron now has been floppified. I mean, he is the goodest boy for studying like this. It's a relatively simple drawing, but I like it. And yes, the pants are oversized. I don't care for drawing the feet at this moment. As you can see, the reference sheet is very different, but yeah, I'm a sneaky boy. Alright, see you around, Jolt. Oh, and Kimberly, strawberries. I mean, the strawberries grown in nature taste so much better than the strawberries in the supermarket. The strawberries in the supermarket in general are just water with a little bit of, texture around it. But the strawberries actually from the farmer market or from nature itself, they are so rich in taste. So I hope they taste like that because those are the best strawberries. And welcome back, Staccato. The age-old question, are the pants too big or is Ostron just small? Yeah, I am not going to answer that question because I want to live. There we go. We got ourselves a mini Ostron. Alright, so we got a very cute Ostron. And we got ourselves a most adorable Wa that I really like how they came out. And I think that this is a wonderful moment to call it a day. And I am going to check if there is a raid target online for this moment. This is for the people that are on the Twitch side of things. And let's see if we have some people there. We got Attack Rack, we got Emotional Support, we got Gentle Jester, Plush Skunk. Hey, good night, Rain. It is absolutely good for you. I'm proud of you, Rain. Absolutely. And Kimberly, I agree. Strawberries are great for pastries. Alright, we are going to rate Emotional Support Otter. Have a good one. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next week. Same time and same everything. Have a good one.